civil engineering to ISRO. So summer internship at ISRO. How was the experience with them?
A need was internal, I say, because as an individual, I feel one should be continuously growing. So somewhere your education is there, which is giving you the right guidance. So keeping all that in mind, I decided to go for the MBA. You go for the new skills, you develop yourself. I'll just say that because I'm also developing myself, I'm also going for the new skills. So this is a changing trend and you have to be the part of that trend. So Newland acted as a bridge which really helped us to get through this course.
Welcome, Arvis, to Saturday with Sumit season 3. Hope you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing very good. Thank you, Sumit. A very good morning.
Although we met during our convocation at IIM Raipur, and today we are meeting for the second time.
Correct.
I was referring to your LinkedIn profile, Arvis, and really happy to see that you're working with the same organization for last 9 odd years.
Correct. It's
Right. So,
been
how was
10
your
now.
experience
We
with BPCL?
completed 10.
Yeah, we will be completing 10 years. So, how was your
Yeah.
experience with them so far?
Our experience was pretty good. It was very enriching. So what happened? I joined Bharat Petroleum in 2013, right after my college, and then and thereafter there was no looking back because this is a kind of an organization which gives you a lot of opportunity. Opportunity, if I say, at a very early age, we are being posted as a head of the sales in some of the districts, and you have to handle 2 to 3 districts sometimes.
Right.
So, and when and then where you meet so many people, you make the things moving at a very early stage, you take your own decisions. So all that is very enriching for a person's career itself and for the individual personality too.
Right.
So the company is good.
Right. And when I was referring to your LinkedIn profile, BTech, which stream you have completed your BTech in?
I have completed my engineering from National Institute of Technology Trichy in civil engineering.
Civil engineering.
Yeah.
Civil engineering to ISRO. So summer internship at ISRO. How was the experience with them?
Yeah, so actually, since my school days, I wanted to explore this space field, and choosing the civil engineering has a particular aim. So I chose civil engineering because I wanted to go into the aerospace in IIT Bombay in the structurals part. So
Right.
right from the starting, my path was clear. So doing like associating with ISRO and DRDO was a part of my that track career, and
Right.
eventually I also got into the IIT Bombay aerospace. But
Okay.
then and thereafter, I had this job with me of Bharat Petroleum, so I chose this one.
So from civil engineering to sales,
Yep.
and retail sales, So you always decided to get into sales and marketing, or it just destined to be there and working with BPCA?
No, as I said, I wanted to be somewhere at a different place. Like my aims were for the ISRO and NASA. So, but
Okay.
when I got the opportunity in Bharat Petroleum, I thought, ki,
Right.
let's give it a shot in sales, and if I don't like it, I will move it to my own previously set target. So, but when I got here in Bharat Petroleum in sales, so particularly as I said, it gave me a lot of opportunity to do things, to explore myself. So till then, I have from there to here, I'm still in sales.
Right. And you did another internship also, after ISRO. I think I was referring to it, which is with DRDO.
Yes,
So
correct.
ISRO and DRDO, and
Correct.
then finally you got into BPCL. So
Yep.
BPCL sales, and when I was referring, 2013, I think I believe that you had done your BTech, uh, 2013,
Correct.
right? Yeah.
correct.
and then you are doing your post graduation executive MBA in the year 2020. That's what you did, your executive MBA through IIM Raipur. So
Correct.
when did it basically you realize that you need a post graduation degree? You already set up in an organization, everything is going smooth, you have been working for last 8 9 years. What was the need?
A need was internal, I say, because as an individual, I feel one should be continuously growing, and that's where I felt the need. So if I associate it with my present stream, so since I'm in sales, I have to do MBA. So there is a cliche involved in it, but I didn't want to do for that. So I wanted to do it for the learning perspective.
Right,
So my aim was different, so I wanted to get the overall scenario that how the things move in market. There are lot many things in MBA which you are not aware of before that, so
right,
it gives you a whole different perspective to think of, because at the back of the mind when you are taking a decisions at a managerial positions, so somewhere your education is there which is giving you the right guidance. So keeping all that in mind, I decided to go for the MBA.
right. And I think you selected strategy and marketing as a core elective in your MBA. So that was the
Correct.
reason that you really wanted to align strategy along with the marketing. And so what are your
Absolutely,
plans
absolutely.
next? So you looking for a PhD also, or that's done? With respect to the qualification now.
Basically, I'm not thinking for going towards a PhD in the same field, because I'm thinking to moving towards some different field now. Because if I say I have personally developed a flair towards finance while doing my MBA, so I have jotted down some of the courses in the finance field itself. So I think I'll move to that field now, because I feel there's only one life. You have to do different things to explore the
So many
different
things
things.
together.
Yeah, so many
Yeah.
things. So
So
not in the same field, but
being a science graduate, and I'm sure commerce, profit and loss, debit credit was never in your syllabus, right?
correct.
So how did you cope up with the finance subject when you were doing your executive MBA?
Finance is something which is happening in front of you, right in front of you. You don't have to assume anything, what I believe, because whatever the numbers are here, it's right in front of you. You have to take the decision according to those numbers.
Right,
So and if I associate it with the science, though I shouldn't be, but if I make a chronology, because science is also the same thing, it is happening right in front of you. You have to see, you have to connect the dots. So
right,
since so finance I didn't find tough since starting. I was good with numbers, and I actually, it's more than the numbers. It's about the logic which you apply into anything. So
right.
once you get the logic, nothing is tough.
Right. Got it. And you also mentioned on your LinkedIn profile that apart from being in the boardroom, I'm sure we spend most of our time on our daily KRAs and deliverables in the organization. But whenever we get time, I think air pistol and salsa that you mentioned, that's what. So how do you manage time and indulge in these activities there? I'm sure this is one of your hobby, right? Salsa and air pistol, 10-meter air pistol.
Correct. Correct. So yes, so I have a personal flair towards the dance, and which keeps me rejuvenated. And like when I was posted 2 years back in Sangrur in Punjab, so there I developed this hobby of shooting, and
Okay.
I was doing the 10-meter air pistol. I in fact played from the state of Punjab, and in the nationals.
Okay.
So I found this very a very concentrative sport where you have to give your lot of focus. So it also helped me in my career too. So
Right.
if you say how I find time, so there was one time I must say I woke up, I was waking up at 6, and from 7 to 8 I was hitting gym.
Oh,
From 8:30 to 10:30, sorry, from 8:30 to 9 I was doing my pistol practice, and then from 9:30 to 6 o'clock
okay.
I was doing my work. office, and then after there itself 7:30 to 8:30 air pistol. So
Right.
there was once in a time there was this routine. So finding time is not hard, but once you're committed towards something, now you will have your time. You'll find your own time. So
Your
that's the thing.
job requirement is also traveling. You travel a lot.
Yes, I travel a lot, and in fact, 80% of my job is about traveling.
Oh, then it is
Yes,
difficult at times, because
correct,
especially
correct,
when it comes to pistol, you have to be in the academy to do that. So when you're traveling, it
absolutely,
becomes difficult, right? But yes, salsa you
absolutely.
can take out time.
Yes, yes, yes. I do take it out.
So you were a part of the first batch of ePGP with IIM Raipur, and I'm sure as a working professional, because I also resonate, so that working and then getting time during the weekend, and that also on Wednesdays evenings, and ensuring that we are meeting the basic minimum standard of the attendance, right? To get the right scores. How did you manage, and what were all challenges coming from the family front? Especially because I understand that you get to do a lot of sacrifices. 2 years is a long period. You have family commitments, you have friends, obviously there are emergency situations also in the families, and so that how did you manage that?
There's a saying, you have to lose something to gain something. Correct. So they in this part of my journey, I lost a bit of a fun. I wouldn't say a lot of fun, but yeah, I lost bit of a fun, but I gained a lot. So yes, it was a challenging process for me because being in the field, I have to travel to the rural market also, in the highways also. Sometimes there is no connectivity. But keeping that all aside, I said that when you're committed towards the something, you will find your way towards it. है ना? So I had a very good group of friends. So even if I miss something, we had a long chat afterwards after the class. We connect through phones, and we come on the same page, that how did you manage it, like what to do next, what are the assignments which are pending. Sometimes it happens, okay, you do my assignment, I'll do yours. It happens in the college. So there's always a peer network which
Right.
supports you through the
Right.
process. So it's a I would say, doing a MBA is a part of a making good friends, good peer group. And apart from the theoretical knowledge, it's more about practical things, because in MBA there is a saying, we learn about the time management.
True.
So yes, we do learn about the time management. We know how to make the things work out. So it was never a tough process for me. I would personally say, even after having a very hectic job, I would say, but I found my time, and the mentors, the bosses also supported me a lot, because
Right.
there were sometimes when I had my exams and we are sitting in the meeting.
Right.
So I had to request them to leave me early so that I can give my exam. So
Right.
there were sometimes when I have given my exams, I would say, in the office atmosphere, sometimes like that. So I found out the time I have given it, and it is manageable. Once you are
Right.
committed towards anything, it is manageable.
You also mentioned about you love to learn, unlearn, and relearn. So, can you share an example of any significant learning experience by adopting this, method of learning, unlearning, and then relearning? So, whether in academics or in your real professional experience.
Yes, yes. So what happened? I joined my this corporation in the engineering field.
Hmm.
So I was handling the engineering part, engineering role first for the first 2 years. So
Right.
there were lot many technicalities involved in it, and
Right.
from engineering, when I shifted to the sales profile, so it was altogether a very different role.
Right.
So in that perspective, I can say that I firstly learned about engineering, and then after I applied it, and then when I got the opportunity of the sales, I had to unlearn my engineering, a bit of an engineering part. I have to learn sales, and then I have to deliver into the sales. So in that
Right.
perspective, I can link it up.
Right, right. And what is your take about the upskilling? So I'm sure you spent 2 years and really invested your time and energy on upskilling yourself. So when it comes to upskilling for short duration, there are a lot of programs available in the market today. What message you want to give it out to working professionals who are basically maybe looking at moving from one role to another role or one organization to another organization? Does it really help in if you really get upskill on a certain subjects?
Yes, absolutely. Because the trend is changing. So if I say the hiring managers or the executive board looks for a people who have the skills with them, not the degrees with them.
Right,
So you go for the new skills, you develop yourself. I'll just say that because I'm also developing myself, I'm also going for the new skills. So this is a changing trend, and you have to be the part of that trend.
right,
One thing I must say that always look out for the good institutes, because in the hiring process it helps a lot. A brand image helps a lot. So take your conscious decision. Where are you spending your time and where are you spending your energy? So
right.
these two things I would like to share.
I remember you were part of the first batch, and we had close to 2,000 plus applications for this program in the very first batch of ePGP, and you were one of the selected participants. So, how was your experience during the interview process?
It was very smooth. I still remember I was down with COVID during my interview,
Oh,
and I waited for 1.5 hour in front of a blank screen, waiting for the interviewers to come and interview me. But after that, when I met the professors and when we had a discussion that what's the need of me to doing this MBA, and when the institute goals and my goal was aligned, so I think that is where I hit the spot and
right,
I got selected. So so do not do the MBA for the namesake. Do it for yourself if you
right,
really want to. That's what my message is to the people.
right. And how was your experience with the Newland team? From starting from the application to the final, supporting you during the classes.
So I still remember in the starting there was Akash, so who handled the whole process of this application and when the results are getting announced. So he was very collaborative. So like there were too many doubts in the starting which we were not able to connect with the institute to get resolved. But Akash was the person from the Newland team who helped us. And while into the program, your whole team, there was Mishika. So Mishika was a part of our these classes where she helped all of us a lot, because there were so many times a disconnection, or we are not able to connect to the faculty, we are not able to take some certain things to the institute. So Newland acted as a bridge which really helped us to get through this course. So I congratulate Newland for such a wonderful team, and all the best for the future also.
Right. And there are so many available courses with Newland. So if given an opportunity to come back and do another course, which course would you like to get into?
So
Which
see,
area you
I
feel?
personally I haven't gone through your portfolio for the courses, but yeah, if I would be doing, I would be going into the finance field. So as I said earlier, so if some courses aligned with the finance which fulfills my hunger, I'll go with that.
And how's the acceptability of these certifications or executive MBA? So, did you find any change? Obviously, as a personally, you feel more confident when you do such programs. It really enhances your decision making skills. Also, end of the day, you got to take tough calls in the business. And that's what management teaches you. So, after doing the MBA from IIM Raipur, do you feel the change? How people respond and how you basically react on situations in the organization.
Yes, absolutely. So I'll say, apart from the decision making, you kind of become more mature.
Hmm.
So mature in the sense, like there was sometimes when we just listen to the people and we are ready to reply without thinking.
Right.
So now that now at the change we can face that, okay, if somebody is saying something, then there might be two or three steps above or around which you have to
Right.
think of, and
Right.
then you have to reply.
Right.
So that's a one thing. And if I say how the people are looking towards this kind of executive MBAs, so still this part is very niche. I'll say it's at a very it's not at a growth stage itself. It's at a very starting incubant stage at present. And the hiring managers need to know that apart from these 2 years regular MBA, this executive MBA gives the same same, I'll say, the hard betting on the students,
Right.
which makes them tough and
Right.
which makes them feel ready. So, if a hiring manager is getting a people who is having an experience also, who is having 2 years MBA also, while doing the work, so it's altogether a very different person which they can take, because he
Right.
is managing right from the beginning till the end.
Right.
So in that perspective, a lot many hiring managers which I have met, and I have had a word. So they are acknowledging it, and in their companies also they are recommending it. So that's it.
Yeah, we are also getting a lot of good response. We are on the verge of now starting the fourth batch of ePGP, and
Okay,
we are getting a very good response both from India as well as international market also now. Thanks
nice,
to you
nice.
guys, so you're the torch bearers for this program, and so we always give your examples to people, that we share your profiles also. So thank you so much, Arvis, for taking our time, and it was pleasure meeting you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sumit. It was a very wonderful discussion, and आपने काफी सारा मेरा LinkedIn पढ़ के पूछा इसमें, so that was really nice to share. So I hope you and your team are very a lot of blessings, lot of love, because you people are great. You people are doing good. Actually, आप लोग जो हम एग्जीक्यूटिव्स को जो एक चांस नहीं मिल पाता, बिकॉज समटाइम्स वी डोंट वांट टू लीव अवर जॉब्स एंड गेट इनटू द फुल टाइम टू इयर्स एमबीए फील्ड. सो अगर बिकॉज लॉट मेनी पीपल्स आर देयर हु थिंक्स कि यार आप जॉब भी कर लोगे, आप ये भी कर लोगे, बट लेकिन आपके पास ऑप्शन ही नहीं है. तो
Options.
आप लोग ऑप्शंस प्रोवाइड कर रहे हो, सो दैट्स अ वेरी बिग थिंग विच यू गाइज आर डूइंग. सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दैट, and all the very best to you and your team, Sumit.
Thank you so much, Arvis. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you,
Eh,
thank you. Okay, namaste.